Hi there ladies, MANHX here, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you some Pearlescent Matte Polishes. These are new from Born Pretty store. And I've got 3 of the collection. I can't remember off the top of my head how many there are in this series. I think there's 6, but this is colour number 1. So I'll just get it out of the packaging. That's how they come in a little cardboard box. And the actual bottle's got a really nice sort of frosted finish, just to give it a bit of an indication of what the polish is going to look like once it's on your nails. So this one is a silver one. And then the next one I've got to share is colour number 3. And this one's a beautiful sort of soft pale dusky pink colour. It's really, really pretty. I do quite like this one quite a lot. But yeah, they're really nice polishes. So they are 6 ml in size, which is quite small compared to other polish brands, but I'm sure you'll get lots of manicures out of this. And then last but not least, I've got Drop in the Ocean. So this one's a beautiful chocolate brown colour. It's quite a nice rich colour, and it's got that beautiful sort of silver glitter fleck running through it. So I'm just going to swatch these on some pop sticks today. So there's the first coat going on here, and here's the second coat. Now I was sort of thinking I might have to do 3 or 4 coats of this, but as you can see, it's pretty much opaque in 2 coats. This is the pink colour going on here. Do quite like how these transfer to a nice matte finish when they're dry too. I'm going to show you a little bit of a photo or a video of them just in a little while once I've done all 3 of them. So this is the second coat going on here. It's really, really pretty. I'm quite drawn to that colour. And last but not least, it's the dark chocolate brown sort of shade one. It's quite nice, this, almost like a sort of slaty sort of colour, but I can definitely see a bit of brown in it too, so it's quite nice. Here's the second coat going on here, and as you can see, this one's opaque in 2 coats too. So this is the swatches side by side. So they've got a beautiful sort of matte finish, but a pearlescent matte finish. So I think the description of the polishes is spot on. Next up, I've got a mandala plate. Now the unusual thing is on the cover it's got L007, but on the plate it's actually got S007, so I wasn't quite sure what the product code was, but I've got the direct code number just there for you. So this plate is full of mandala designs that you can use together. So there's sort of ones that run along the nail, and then there's some complete ones too, but you can layer these images up for lots of different looks. So I'm just going to swatch the entire plate for you. I'm just using a Born Pretty store blue stamping polish and their stamper. I'm just going to stamp it onto some paper there so you can see how nicely they all stamp. But there's a really good selection there of small, medium and large images, as well as a butterfly image. I noticed they've sort of put a butterfly image on that as well. And then these are the sort of half circle ones that they've got running along the bottom of the plate. Now you could use these for French tips if you wanted to, or you could use them almost like sort of half moons, which is the design look I'm going to go for. So here's a bit of a closer look of the swatches. And as you can see, I didn't have any issues with the pickup or the transfer of those images. So now I'm going to share a nail art design that I'm going to use all of the products that have been sent to me in a complete design. So first up, I'm just going to paint 1 coat of the pink colour, which is Just at First Sight. Like I said, this one is my favourite. I'm not normally into pink, but I really like this shade, and I found it was really, really pretty and pretty much opaque on that first coat, so I've just sort of left it with just 1 coat on. And then I'm going to do a gradient, so I'm just applying a liquid latex around my cuticles just to make clean up a little bit easier. So this one just happens to be from Born Pretty store. And then I'm going to be using a sponge just to create the gradients. So I've just applied the 3 polishes there, as you can see, and then I'm just going to be popping that onto the nail. Now with the nature of these polishes, I do have to reapply them quite often to the sponge, because the fact that they're just full of glitters corners and things. So yeah, I just find I only sort of get enough polish there for a couple of nails, and then I have to reapply the polish back onto the sponges and just continue. So I'm going to carry on with the rest of them off camera, and after I've done that and cleaned up off camera, I'm just going to apply this beautiful image that caught my eye just there in the middle of the nail. So I thought this would actually work quite well with the gradient. I was going to go for doing it on the tips, but then I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to do it sort of in the centre of the nail and see how it looks. And I really like the final look of it. I thought it looked quite cute. And the polishes were really pretty. I haven't top coated this design because I didn't want to add a glossy top coat and spoil the finish of them. So this is untop coated. But if you've got any comments or questions, just leave them for me down below. If you haven't done so already, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. It is free to do so, and you'll also find my direct link for Instagram down below too. And once again, thanks for stopping by, ladies. Hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day wherever you are. Bye for now.